Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome out to Murphey Candler Baseball Playoffs here. Week 2, the Royals versus the Angels. Mason Lewis, number 0, putting one in the gap and legging out a double. I'm Matt Murphy, and sitting beside me here tonight, the myth, the man, the legend, Cole Players here. Cole, how are you, buddy?
Good, how are you?
You know what? Better than I deserve, my friend.
He's so fast.
So Mason Lewis, a.k.a. Wheels. Let's see here. Getting going here, getting the Royals going. Nolan Caston coming up next. Trying to clear all my... threw it away. And Mason's in nice and safe. Ball threw away as well. Coach Caston holding him there on third base. Scoreboard will get activated here in just a second as soon as someone... So it looks like all the electronics are finally coming up here on Major Field. Nolan looking at 1 ball and 1 strike now from Elias Dees. I think we saw Elias start the game, the last game for the Angels, where they beat the Rays high for ball number 2.
He's got a nasty curveball.
Elias does a great pitcher out there for the Angels, but Nolan Caston, one of the top 12-year-olds here at the park, super strong athlete. Great cut there, fouling it away for strike number 2.
He subbed in for us one game.
He absolutely did.
He looked really good.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Mason Lewis on third. Dees looks down, puts one inside. Caston fouls it away to stay alive. So Cole, talking to Colton Dunnigan earlier today, says that the Gold Sox are going to be going to the Shipyard tournament. Nolan just missing that sinker for strike number 3. But as we say on the Expos, what did he just do? Come on, I beat this into you.
Oh my God, I can't remember.
He just failed spectacularly.
Yes, failed spectacularly.
We always say,
like when John said he struck out on his last step out of college.
Exactly. When you go down swinging. If you're going to make an error, do it diving for a ball.
Yeah, that's true.
Set yourself up for success, and if you don't gain it, make sure you did it in the most spectacular way possible.
Yeah.
So Baylor Alderman catching a hit by pitch, getting on to first base. Now coming up for the Royals, Zach Owens. So we still can't find. There they are. Let's see if we can get on the Royals game changer. And there goes Alderman down to second. No one was holding him on at the Angels. And Alderman takes a free base. So Zach Owens taking the first pitch as a ball. So pretty big matchup here. You got Andrew Lorimer, Shane Schoeneth, Coach Dean, Mike Glennon, and Coach Parker over there for the Angels against Coach Tronto and Coach Caston for the Royals. All those dads and volunteers are great friends. And they're all gamers. Right to the shortstop. Will Lorimer, beautiful throw over to second base and gets him out. Nice double play there by the Angels. So no harm, no foul. 0-0 still on the scoreboard. So Cole, let's talk tomorrow.
All right.
Expos versus the Braves.
Yeah.
Expos going into the game. It's the 4th time these two have met this
Yes.
season. The Expos have won 3 of them. So what do you think is one of the keys to continuing the Expos' success tomorrow?
I think we just stay consistent and don't get in our heads. Don't get like too down if we have a mistake. And like just try your best.
Work hard and try your best, and
Work
good
hard,
things will
yeah.
happen. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes.
I hear you. That's what I like to hear. All right, Cole. Well, thanks for joining me. I think we have a line
Yes,
of
sir.
people that wants to come in.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
And we're going to take a break here. 0-0 still. Bottom 1. All right, ladies and gentlemen, back here, bottom of the 1st inning. The Royals jumped up on top of the Angels by 1. Looks like all our volunteers got all of our electronic scoreboards and everything working. And Cole Williams on the mound for the Royals. One of the 12-year-olds here in the park. If you've been around Murphey Candler, you know Cole takes his job of mayor of the park very seriously. Joining me, next to me, might sound very familiar to the person that was in their 1st inning, because it's his twin brother, Evan Plercio. Evan, how are you, buddy?
Good. How about you?
I'm doing well today, my friend. How was school today?
It was good.
What was your favorite part of school today?
Recess. That's always the best part.
It is always the best part. So where do you go to school?
I go to school at Kisher's Magnet School.
Nice. All right, so looks like Brooks Lawson just walked.
Yep.
Wyatt Shonett going to the plate, deciding on which implement of destruction he wants to use. Changed his mind. Went back, got his green Mako. Staring down his classmate, Cole Williams. Classmates over at OLA. Cole throwing behind Shoneth, making sure Wyatt knows whose plate that is.
Yep. I wouldn't be surprised if Brooks takes 3 right here.
So Brooks Lawson on that pass ball. Easily up at 2nd. The windup and the pitch. Inside, catching the strike zone. Strike number 1.
Pretty sure they called that a ball.
Did he? I thought he pointed. You know, the Evan Plercio fan club that's sitting in front of us is blocking my view a little bit.
No, it was a strike. That's my fault. It was a strike.
Okay, all right, there we go. So now it's 2 balls, 1 strike, no outs. Runner on 2nd. Wyatt Shoneth, he's part of the Grand Slam club here at Murphey Candler. Big stick, always needs to be feared.
Who else is
Inside.
at the Grand Slam? Isn't it Parker, Murphy, Finn, Wachecki, him, and who else?
Will Lorimer,
So didn't Zeke also?
Zeke Thomas. There's a big shot out to center field. Mason Lewis on his pony back.
Gone.
And there's a 2-run homer for Wyatt Shoneth.
That was a great hit, dead center.
Dead center, 3/4 of the way up the net. 2-run shot, putting the Angels on the board and up by 1. That was one heck of a shot there by Wyatt.
He's had quite a few of those this year.
So Wyatt, yeah, I'll have to look it up. I don't remember how many he had, but I know he was high up there on the home run leaderboard here in the regular season. So, Evan, while I got you here, so this is your first year in majors. You're one of the few 11-year-olds that got up on the team. So as Sticks, number 11, Will Lormer, comes to the plate here, I want you to think on this question. What advice would you give to the next generation of 11-year-olds coming up next year? So Will Lormer fouling it away into the net, strike number 1.
All right, so the advice I give to the 11-year-olds next year is just don't be nervous. You got it. If you be nervous and intimidated, it's going to be much harder. Because the first game I played, I wasn't sure if I was like ready. And then after a few games, I got more confident. And I feel like if I was more confident for the whole season, I would have been better. But just don't get down on yourself. If you make a few errors, it's fine. If you strike out, it's fine. Just don't strike out looking.
I agree. That's great advice that you must have learned from somebody in leadership on your team this year, huh?
Zeke. Yeah, definitely Zeke.
Yeah.
Always tells me to be a goldfish, and it's actually pretty helpful.
It is. Goldfish has the smallest mind, the shortest memories. So that's good. So balk there by Cole Williams puts Sticks over to second base. So that was a heck of a shot by Will Lormer out to left field, but Zach Owens caught it and popped up real quick. Got it into second base and held him to a single. So second pitch for Cole Williams, there's a ball.
To Sam Parker. Looks like.
Sam Parker at the plate. Sam Parker, a part of the Black Sox team, also going to Cooperstown this summer. And a shot, fair ball down the first base line. And I think that's Trey Chill out there in right field. Scooped it up real fast, held Sam to a single. But Will Lormer with his wheels got around the base and going. Sam Parker with the ball thrown away there easily takes that over to second base.
That was a great way to turn a baseball to get a single that turned into a double right there. I guess they called time on the mound right here.
Yeah, so I think the infield's having their own little powwow here, trying to keep their pitcher spirits alive, keep them up. Cole's doing good.
He's throwing a lot of strikes.
He is throwing a lot of strikes, doing very well. He's got the key part of baseball is mentality, keeping that mental focus, not letting adversity get you down.
Yep.
Score's only 3-1. Still got plenty of baseball to play.
Plenty of game, yeah.
Hey, good strike there to Tyler Dean with a foul. So Tyler Dean looking at 1-1. Cole Williams keeping his composure there on the mound. The windup and the pitch. Oh, just misses low.
Just misses a strike, a little low. 2-1. Tyler Dean, great player.
So shot right to Nolan Caston, picks it up, and he's going to double him up. And got his buddy Sam Parker. Some heads-up baseball there by Nolan Caston, turning 2. Helping his pitcher out. That's got to give Cole some big-time relief.
Yeah, definitely.
Help try to get some of that stress gone away. But next up here at the plate, Tyler Dutera, I believe his name is.
Yep.
So shot to third base here. Zabitsky, no, Luke Pedraza, nice backhand, but
little high.
little high. So Luke Pedraza had a nice backhand there at third base to stop the ball and then overthrew first. Alderman did everything he could to try to grab that ball, but allowed the runner to advance to second.
It was a nice backhand. I got to give him that.
Absolutely, great play.
Now we have Holden Higgins up to bat.
Holden Higgins, number 7.
He was on my team in spring on AAA.
Okay. So, foul ball, strike number 1. So, Evan, how long have you been playing here at Murphey Candler?
Oh, as long as I can remember, really. I mean,
Did you start at T-ball?
I did start at T-ball, but also before that, like before I could start at Murphy Candler, I played at I-9.
Okay.
And my dad's been a coach all the way up until majors this year, and he's still helping out.
He's one of the key coaches
Yep.
for the Expos. Shot out to the gap to Mason Lewis. And Mason throwing home. They got to play at the plate and not quite in time. And there it is, Holden Higgins.
Nice hit by Holden. 4-1.
Trades places with Dutera.
Looks like no, never mind. Elias Dees.
Elias Dees, the pitcher, trying to help himself out here and continue this 4-1 lead that the Angels have over the Royals.
Oh well. Line to the right fielder. Yeah, right. Left fielder. Over the catcher's head, and Holden Higgins will score. Elias Dees takes second base.
So, Evan, it's real easy for us here in the booth to tear apart plays and stuff like that, but these boys are out here doing their best, listening to their coaches, holler which base to throw it to, and all that kind of good stuff.
100%. Popped up them all.
There's a pop fly out to Mason Lewis, and Nolan Caston cuts him off to get the third out. But the Angels put it to the Royals here in the first inning, 5-0. But this is still anybody's ball game. 4 runs in 12U rec baseball might as well be 1 sometimes.
Yep.
Well, Evan, thanks for joining me. I think we have a long list of people that want to take your spot. So before we go, tomorrow's game, your plan, Expos versus Braves.
Yes, sir.
What do you think the key to success for the Expos is tomorrow?
No matter how many runs the Braves score on us, we just got to keep our heads high, base hits, steal bases, no errors, and we got it.
That's my man. All right, guys, here we are going to the bottom of the second. Angels up 5-1 on the Royals. And ladies and gentlemen, back here, top of the second inning. Angels on top of the Royals, 5-1. Elias Dees in for the Angels on the mound, and the Royals pitcher Cole Williams at the plate takes first pitch as a strike. Joining me in the booth now, member of the Expos team, Micah Knight. Micah, thanks for joining me, buddy.
Yeah.
So Micah, out here tonight, watching the games, enjoying the beautiful weather. Did you have a good day at school today?
Well, we had honors day today, so I kind of just
You kind of just left, huh? Let's maybe we'll edit that out of the thing. How about just saying, well, you know, Coach, we had honors day, and it was just an easy day today. That sounds a little bit better. Something your parents can be proud of. There we go. All right, Cole Williams trying to get something started. Nice foul ball down the first base side. Straighten that up, and you're running for days. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. The mayor of Murphey Candler, Cole Williams. Big shout out to Lawson Woodward, who's in the house tonight, cheering on his classmates at OLA, playing for the Royals and the Angels. You were on the broadcast already, buddy. So Elias D's full count to Cole Williams, and high and outside, Cole gets a walk. Gonna get down to first base. So Micah, you've played here at Murphey Candler for several years. So thinking back on it now, this is your last year. What is some of your favorite memories here from the park?
probably just like
Was that the Sun Devils, I believe, that won the championship?
yeah, you were the coach.
I was one of the coaches, yeah. Coach Eric Marr, and I believe Coach Dake Madre, the 3 of us.
We're playing Coach Marr tomorrow.
We are. The Braves Expos showdown, as we keep talking about. I'm sure our fan base is getting sick of hearing about it. But yeah, 4th time this season facing them. Braves, great team, very talented. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be a great game. So if you're not doing anything, 7:30 tomorrow night, come on down. Brookhaven, Georgia, Murphey Candler Park. So Elias D's here. Yeah, Elias D's throwing bullets. 2 strikes. There's number 3. Throw down to first base, not in time. But Nathan Dees strikes out at the plate. John Sabitsky, another member of the Grand Slam Club here at Murphey Candler this season. John, another one of the man children around here. Super tall, super strong. Definitely a force to be reckoned with at the plate. So Cole getting beamed in the leg there with that throw down from Wyatt Shoneth to teammate Will Lorimer. Keys looking down the plate, the windup and the pitch. And the dirt, ball one. So Micah, so winning the championship there with the Sun Devils in AAA, that was a fun one. We won the coveted Rosa Pumpkin that year. Anything else sticks out in your head?
Probably this year's been really fun.
Expos have been dealt some adversity, but have thrived. There's a big shot out to left field, and it's out of here. Halfway up the scoreboard there. 2-run shot for John Sabitsky, adding 1 more to that home run leaderboard. So Cole Williams going to come across the plate first, and John Sabitsky there. So 3-5 now for the Royals. Royals 3, Angels 5. So coming to the plate for the Royals, I think that's Jamison Tranto. The windup in the pitch. Catches the outside corner for strike number 1.
Lefty-lefty matchup, pretty rare.
That is a very rare. Good sighting there. So yes, Jamison Tranto at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. And a swing and a miss. Strike number 2. And the changeup floating in there didn't quite drop soon enough. Ball number 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. In the dirt, full count. So no one on. The Angels trying to hold the Royals here. Stay on top as they go into the bottom of the second. Dees looks down, gets the sign from Shonath. They'll wind up in the pitch. Ooh, catches the bottom of the strike zone. Yes, this is whoever loses tonight will be the first one for them in the playoffs. So Trey Chill for the Royals here, trying to keep them alive, takes the first ball down and inside for ball 1. So this is not an elimination game. The loser of tonight's game will play the winner of the the Rays and Yankees tomorrow, who play before that amazing game that the Expos and the Braves are going to put on at 7:30 right here at Murphey Candler. And Trey Chill fouling one back.
1-2 count.
So one ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Elias Dees trying to battle his way to end this half of the inning. He looks down, gets the sign outside. Ball 2. So Micah, you're one of the few 7th graders in the league, right? Yeah, the way your birthday falls, you and Dutch and Harris Cope, and a couple others. I see you there, Harris. So Elias stepping off the rubber, taking a deep breath, clearing his mind, focusing back, gets the sign, the windup and the pitch. And it looks like it's strike 3 for Trey. Trey didn't really like that, didn't agree with that, but it is what it is. So the Royals get a couple back. Angels still on top, 5-3 as we head to the bottom of the 3rd. Micah, thanks for joining me. You need to go home, get a good night's sleep for tomorrow's big game. And what do you think the key is for an Expos victory tomorrow?
I think we should make minimal errors, good pitching, and balls hit good.
All right, I like it. You heard it here first. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the second inning. Angels on top of the Royals, 5-3. Cole Williams on the mound. Looking down the plate, he delivers just outside for ball number 1. Joining me in the booth right now, Cubs star catcher, Garrett Moore. Garrett, thanks for joining me. As you can see, some of these 11-year-olds are a little nervous coming in the booth for the first time. If you were tuned into the previous game, it took me about an inning and a half to get Colton to say one word, but then he finally did, which was great. Now we got Garrett in here. So Garrett, that was a really good game, but a tough loss there against the Marlins.
Yeah, we hit the ball pretty well, but it's right to them.
Exactly. Instead of hitting them where they weren't, you hit them where they were.
Yeah.
Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose some. Cubs got a strong team this year. Marlins got a strong team this year, but it's just your first loss, so you're still in it. So what about the next game? Are you going to come tomorrow and watch the Braves and Expos?
Probably.
Kind of scout them out a little bit because you'll be playing the winner of that game.
Yeah, I'll probably be down here.
I got it. So Garrett, how long have you been playing baseball here at Murphey Candler?
Since I was like 5.
Did you start with T-ball here?
Yeah, so with T-ball.
Start with T-ball, nice. So you got one more year here next year, but so far, what would you say if you had to think back on it? What is your favorite memory of Murphey Candler Park? While you're thinking about that, we're going to look at Cole Williams got a full count on Theo L, number 2, Loventhal. He gets Loventhal swinging for strike number 3. Drop third strike, but gets him out at first. So favorite memory so far, or a good memory you got?
I mean, probably when I hit my 2 home runs in my game, and my parents weren't there.
But thanks to YouTube, they got to see him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I remember getting that text from your dad, all excited about. So there it was, a dribbler down to first base. First baseman stayed on it, stayed with it. Cole came over, but the runner threw him out, or the runner beat him out. James Taranto getting his head back in the game here. After that, not happy, but staying there trying to hold the runner on. Cole checking the runner. They wind up in the pitch. Bunt down by Brooks Lawson. A perfect laid down bunt. That is textbook execution there, Garrett.
Yeah, it was a very good bunt right down the line.
So advances the runners, 1 out. Angels come to the plate. That's Wyatt Shonuff, number 12. Wyatt with a home run last inning. Looking down his classmate Cole Williams, 2 on, 1 out. That pitch way inside for ball number 1. So Garrett, last summer, the 11U Blue Sox did some really big things. Talk about it.
Yeah, it was a really long run. We won district and state. We were all the way to Mississippi. So high. I got to like 110 at one point. I had to play catcher.
Oh, it's tough. So what ended up happening there at the end?
Well, we just went. We placed 3rd in the World Series. Got knocked out. Double elimination.
I got you, but you won the state of Georgia, though, right?
Yeah, we did.
Run district. You made it to the Dizzy Dean World Series. Big bat there to the third baseman. Took one in the shoulder. That's going to leave a mark right there. I think that's Alderman. That was one heck of a shot off of Wyatt Shonuff's bat. Took that Murphey Candler major bad hop. Caught him right in the shoulder. Oh, I can feel the sympathy pains now, Garrett.
Yeah, it's really hard hit.
But what a trooper, staying in front of it, staying with the play, not giving up on it. And waiting until time is called. Going to keep himself in the game. He rubs some dirt on it, moving forward. So here's the Angels power hitter, Will Lormer. Number 11 sticks with the bases loaded, 1 out, trying to make something happen. So Will pops one up over second base. Center fielder can't quite get to it. And Will's going to be held to 1, scoring 1. But Shoneth advances over to third. So first and third situation with 1 out here. Should be 7-3 now. Scores 2, excuse me. So Sam Parker at the plate. The windup and the pitch. Lormer on his way to second base. Catches the bottom of the strike zone for strike number 1. So Garrett, you're one of the few 11-year-olds that are playing here this year in Major Field. After your full season here, big bat by Sam Parker out to left field, and that's Zach Owens coming down, throwing back. Throwing 4 home. Sabisky stops the ball. Shoneth gets caught in a pickle. Bat to the third base. Third baseman can't handle it. Scores 2. So that's 9-3 now. Angels over the Royals. So getting back to it, so all the 11-year-olds that are going to be coming up and being in your position that you are this year, next year, what advice would you give them as they come in the majors?
I mean, you just gotta play. Some feel like it's just a really big stage and gotta do well. Just play loose. Don't put too much pressure on yourself.
That's some sound advice there. Tyler Dean getting hit by a ball, taking his base. And now Joseph Dutera, number 21, coming to the plate. Tyler taking an aggressive lead there at first base. Kind of feel like Coach Shoneth's a very aggressive base coach. I have a feeling that Tyler's going to be. I have a feeling in this next pitch he's having something.
Yeah,
So
probably.
if you were catching right now, would you call a pitch out, try to gun him down?
Yeah, I'd probably call a pitch out. Do that. I try to do it a lot, but pitchers don't listen.
So I think one of the big things that people really want to know is, what is it like being teammates with Dutch Weber?
I mean, he's really good. At this point, every time he has a home run, we barely cheer because he's already hit so many.
I think a few of the top 2 or 3 there on the home run leaderboard, their teammates treat him the same way. There's Tyler Dean heading to third base again. Sabitsky catches one in the arm, lets it get by him. That's a tough play there for John. But he also staying tough, trying to stay in there. So you say Dutch, that's all you can tell me about him. He's just a good ball player.
Yeah, he's a really good, solid ball player.
Is he funny in the dugout?
Yeah, he's pretty funny.
Is he pretty funny? So Cole Williams delivers, hits his second or third batter, I'm not sure. So it must have just been number 2. So Joe Dutera running it off down there on first base. Holden Higgins coming to the plate. Coach Shoneth coaching him up, giving him some advice, giving him the game plan and the strategy. Looks like we have runners on the corner. I have a feeling the Royals are going to give him second base for free. So Garrett, if you're on the mound right now, what do you think would be going through your mind?
Probably just try to throw more strikes. Just those strikes, let him hit it. Good defense behind me.
That was a beautiful pitch by Cole Williams there, catching the inside part of the strike zone. Getting ahead of this count, 2-0 with 2 outs. Trying trying to get out of this inning. Already a few runs scathed. Oh, that's going to hit his bat for a foul ball. That hit his bat.
Yeah, it definitely hit his bat, though. Bounced straight back.
So George and Chris are going to confer out there on whether this was hit his bat, which would have been a foul ball, so he goes back to the plate, or if it hit him, which means he gets a base here. So we'll see. They're talking about it. And it's always tough to tell if it was the bat or if it was the body when it comes off that side. So they're going to stick with it was hit by a pitch. And unfortunately, that was Cole Williams' third hit batter. And by the local playing rules here, you have to get pulled as a pitcher when that happens. So Nolan Caston's going to get the call to the mound. While Nolan's warming up, we'll take a quick break. Garrett, you going to stick with me to get the third out here?
Yeah, I will.
All right. Angels up 9-3 on the Royals. Nolan Caston warming up. We'll be right back. We're back here. Nolan Caston getting the call from the bullpen. Blooper foul ball. Down left field wide by ISDs. Trying to get one started. You know, Garrett, it's hard having paparazzi around all the time, always wanting to get your picture and all that kind of stuff. I feel for you, man. You know, we'll have to get some security in here later. You know, did you have to sign a bunch of autographs after the game too? He's just humble, folks, humble. Man with little words. Doesn't want to make any of the other players around here feel bad. But call to the replay booth on that last hit by batter. Inconclusive, but opinions have it that it did hit the knob of the bat and not the player. But we'll side with George, the umpire. George very consistent in here for Murphey Candler. He really takes care of these boys. So does Chris and the whole umpiring crew across the park. Do a great job keeping these games fair. Oh, what a beautiful changeup by Nolan. Curveball. So Garrett, when you're catching, do you talk to the players at the bat? Do you talk to the batters when they come up?
I mean, to my friends, I'll just say like, "What's up?" or Hey.
You don't call pitches, tell them what pitch is coming up, and lie to them. You call for the heater and say, "Here comes the deuce."
I mean, I've done that once or twice, like, with my really good friends. Probably.
Oh, Nolan Casson diving off the mound. Coming back home. Looks like the Angels get one more across. Good footwork back there by John Sabitsky to hold the runners and not let another one by. So big shout out to all our fans out there watching live on the webcast here. The live stream here at Murphey Candler. Just got one in here. The silky smooth voice of Garrett Moore. We got a whole line of excellent players lined up to help us out here the rest of the game. So Garrett, 2 outs. Casson 1-1 on. Can you read that? Who's at the plate?
Reed Scott.
Reed Scott. 23. Wearing Michael Jordan. And there's a high upstairs. So Nolan Casson, ice water in his veins, always gets the hard call in from the bullpen to try to hold the Royals or get them out of a jam. There it is, swing and a miss. Nolan Casson getting up. So the Angels put a few more on. It's 10-3. Angels on top of the Royals. Garrett, thanks for joining me here. Any last words of wisdom you got for the folks listening out there?
The Royals just got to battle back.
Okay. What about Thursday? You think they need to come watch a certain someone play? Thursday, come play, come out here, Major Field, come watch the Cubs.
Yeah, you gotta come watch us. We're so good.
Cubs taking the field. Got to wait and see who wins over the Braves Expos tomorrow night, 7:30. I hear that's the game of the week.
Probably.
All right, Garrett, thanks for joining me, man. I appreciate it. Good luck to the Cubs the rest of the season. Angels on top, 10-3 as we head to the bottom of the third, or the top of the third, excuse me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, back here, top of the third inning. Angels on top, 10-3. Luke Pedraza at the plate, taking the first ball, swinging as a strike. Joining me in the booth, the man that you've heard so much about last game and already this game.
Dutch Weber.
The myth, the man, the legend, the man-child. Got his own zip code. Dutch Weber. He's trying to get all out, Dutch. Trying not to laugh while I said it. So, Dutch, thanks for joining me, man.
Yeah, good to be here.
How's life treating you these days?
All right.
How was school today?
Life.
Did you get in trouble at all today?
I didn't go to school.
You didn't go to school today?
Well, I had the honors ceremony today, and then I left.
Micah said the same thing, but
Well, Micah didn't give me awards. So I did.
So coming up to the plate now, Luke Pedraza got sent back to the dugout.
Good hit.
So Dutch.
Looks like they're keeping D's in, so he doesn't want to catch.
Correct. So we did say that Elias D's over 40 pitches now. So that means he cannot pitch. So they're going to go the distance with him. But the big thing is going to see is, do they throw him more than 50?
Yep, because that's more than 50 days rest.
You have to have, if you go over 50, you have to have 2 days rest. Anything 50 to 65. But if you stay 50 or under, he'll be able to pitch again on Thursday.
Just missed the zone there.
So at the plate, I didn't get to see his name on the jersey.
John Skibitz. Oh, no,
No.
Christian Toshio.
So Taco, right? Nickname?
Taco.
Nickname Taco Christian. So 3 balls, 1 strike. And back to the plate. It's still a hitter's count. So Dutch, if you're on the mound right here, if you're Elias, you're looking at 3-1, 1 out. To a fairly strong hitter here. What are you throwing?
I don't know. I don't think I'm comfortable with off speed in this situation, 3-1. But I don't think I think I might go change up low here. I don't know. Not give him something to hit, but.
So there's ball number 4. I think he heard you on the changeup, but not low.
Yeah,
Caught
just
that.
missed there.
Yep.
Good pitch.
It was a good pitch. So 1 out, and top of the order, Mason Lewis coming to the plate. As we saw in the first inning, Mason Lewis is a super slow base runner.
Indeed. The slowest, some would say.
Possibly the fastest player here in majors.
Marquise.
Well, Marquise and Mason, they can go there.
Well, Marquise has 10+ speed boost because he's a Cub.
And a hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah. that's
Mainly Cub.
Mainly Cub, is that what it
Those
is?
hammers. Yeah.
So Mason Lewis fouls on away for strike 1. So Elias D's looking down. The wind up in the pitch outside for ball number 2. So Dutch, when did you start here at Murphey Candler?
Like,
What league did you start in?
back, I think they got rid of the league. It was like T-ball.
So T-ball. Okay,
Yeah.
so you started from day 1 when you were 5 in T-ball.
Yeah.
All right, I like it. Do you remember what team you were on? Do you remember who your coach was?
Team. Yeah.
Remember-
It was a good team. That's
you-
all I know.
You just remember that?
It was a good team.
I'll have to look back in
I
my
don't remember.
pictures, but I think I remember what team you were on.
I think we just wore pennies.
I think, no, we were on the Blue Rocks. It was the Blue Rocks.
No, I started before that season. I played on the back.
You
league.
played on a fall league, probably, too, yeah. All right. Well, your first spring team was the Blue Rocks.
I remember Parker.
Yeah, and you remember who the coach was?
I don't know. He's not that good. I think his name's James Weber.
And it was Coach Sean Keefe, too.
Oh yeah, Sean Keefe.
Yeah.
The great late Sean Keefe.
Oh, yeah, I think so. Back in the day. Well, our researcher is over there looking things up for us and feeding us some information here. Mason Lewis taking one in the ankle. Hit by pitch.
Tough kid.
Takes the base. So, Dutch, you've been playing here so as long as you can. It's your last year. What is one of your famous memories about being here at Murphey Candler?
That's tough. A lot of good memories here. Definitely every year. Maybe this year I got 10 home runs, double digits. That was nice.
That's right. The only one in majors this year to go double digits. Got the name on the top of the leaderboard there.
The whole thing's a memory, though. It's all good.
Whole thing's a memory. I love it. That's a good way to look at it. Number 2, Nolan Caston at the plate trying to get things going here for the Royals. 2 on. 1 ball, 1 out. Elias D's looking down. Puts one down the dirt at his feet for ball number 2. So,
Take. Probably would have swung.
so Dutch, with your sheer size and power, you are one of the most intimidating players here in majors right now. And every 11-year-old that's been on the broadcast with us so far has said one of their scariest moments was when they had to get in the box while you were on the mound. What piece of advice would you give the 11-year-olds that are going to come up and play majors next year when they see that next beast on the mound?
Be the beast.
Be the beast. I love it.
Don't be scared, I guess.
Yeah, I love it.
I don't know.
Are you?
It only hurt for a bit.
Are you scared, Dutch?
Me?
Yeah. All the 11-years around
I
the
guess
booth
so.
here are shaking their heads.
try to be sometimes.
No,
Only when I want to be.
Absolutely. So here we are. Coach Parker coming out to talk to Elias, settle him down a little bit. Let's go to Game Changer to our stats. 55 pitches. So Elias is burned for the next game.
I'd probably throw him just.
One of our researchers. Hey, look at that. You were right.
Yeah.
They do wear pennies. It was spring of 2016.
Rookie. They got rid of that league.
Yeah, the rookie league.
Told you.
The blue jersey rookies. Look at that, Dutch. Great memories.
Knew we wore pennies.
Yeah.
We were the maroon team though.
Were you?
Yep.
All right. Maybe it was the next year then that was the Blue Rocks.
Yeah.
That's with
That
Coach,
was Atlantic.
Coach Keith. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, same field
And
though.
Lake Monsters.
And Lake Monsters. Yeah. We were on the Lake Monsters too. So Elias D's. Oh, there's Alderman with a big.
We lost to our friend Marco Santarelli there. He's not that good. He went to 6'4", 3. We don't like him.
You know, one thing, folks, that you'll always hear out of Dutch's mouth are facts. Facts. But it looks like a slide into second base there for
Nolan did a backflip actually.
Nolan. Hurt his leg there. Hope it's not too bad. Knee shaking it off, being a
Need
man.
him on second. Good hitter up to the plate with Owens. Some will call him the wagon because I definitely didn't break his wagon.
So Nolan Casson there, another fast person on the base path. Coming to the plate.
Definitely need a nice hit here.
Baylor Alderman. We passed that.
It's Zach Owens.
It's Zach Owens, excuse me. Game Changer hasn't updated. So big stick
Oh.
going out to left field. Ladies and gentlemen, if this is fair, it's
Foul ball.
oh, that was the longest foul ball home run we've seen.
That might have gone in the creek.
Anything that goes that far should have a stewardess on it. So let's see if Owens can straighten this up. The windup in the pitch outside high
I wouldn't give him another fastball after that.
for ball number one. No, absolutely not. So, Dutch, one of the things that we've been talking about here in the postseason, it seems like there's been some strategy differences. I think you saw it a lot during the regular season, but some strategy differences is, pitching around some of these bigger bats across the league. Have you felt that?
Yes, indeed. It is. It's the worst thing in baseball if you, just don't do it, guys. It's Murphy Candler. It's just good times. Don't throw a curveball in the dirt.
Four straight times.
To someone in particular, every at bat.
Oh, it's a beautiful cut by Zach Owens, but an equally good pitch by Elias Dees. So here we are heading to, what was that? We're going to the bottom of the third inning.
Next up, we have Jack Dieter, the short king.
10-4. Angels on top of the Royals. Well, Dutch, you sticking around, or are you going to pass the headset on?
I will be here. I'm going to pass it on.
All right. Well,
I'll
thanks.
be here, though.
Thanks for joining me.
Remember, go watch the Cubs Thursday. Some would say they're a very good team. And
Yeah.
we'll definitely beat the Nationals or Braves.
So we already decided that we took a vote across Murphy Candler land that the game of the week is the Expos Braves tomorrow night, 7:30.
Game of the week.
Game of the week. Be here at Murphy Candler at
I think
Major
that's
Field.
wrong.
You don't think so? You think it's going to be the
I think it's
Expos,
going to be the Cubs
on
versus the
Thursday?
Expos.
All right. I think so. We'll see. All right, Dutch. Always a pleasure having you around. Thanks for
All
coming,
right.
my friend.
Let's go into your very short.
We're gonna
Jack
go.
Dieter.
We're gonna go. We're gonna come back to you at the bottom of the third inning. Angels on top, 10-4. All right, ladies and gentlemen, back. Just missed a big stick there by Theo. So 1 out now. Royals trailing the Angels 4-10. And number 7, I can't see who it is. Curry, number 17, Curry coming to plate. Joining me in the booth right now, sitting next to me, the man that might be as tall as Kevin Hart, but has a spirit and a bat bigger than Dutch.
Yes,
Jack
sir.
Dieter.
Jack Dieter.
Hey, Jack, how are you doing today, buddy?
Good.
Swing and a miss for Curry for out number 2. Nolan Casson up there dealing right now.
Yeah, he's a good pitcher.
He's a very good player all around, great player, great pitcher, awesome shortstop, has a strong bat, very consistent. So, Jack, what's it like playing majors this year? Coming from AAA, being one of the few 11-year-olds up here, having to face people like Mitch, Pauling, Dylan Parker, Parker Murphy, Dutch Weber, Brady Keefe,
Yeah,
Nick Marr, Zeke Thomas, some of these big, hard-throwing pitchers. What's it been like to stay in the box there?
I mean, I think it's been going good. I was a little bit nervous coming up to majors, but I feel like I've been doing good. I had the most hits out of 11-year-olds for a little bit. I hope to hit a home run next year.
Okay. What about Thursday night?
Well, I'm gonna probably come watch the game.
Well, hopefully you're playing in the game. Oh no, you don't play till Saturday now. Oh, that's right. I forgot I'm not talking to a Cub.
Yeah.
I'm talking to the winner, the Marlins. All right, pop out there to center field. And that is Baylor Alderman underneath it. Baylor was the one that took that hard hit, line drive, third base in the shoulder, back out there doing it. So, Jack, we've been asking a bunch of questions. We'll stay on through this before you pass it off. So I've been asking a bunch of questions. Being an 11-year-old coming up here and playing, it's tough. You know, batting against some of these man children that are up there on the mound and all that kind of stuff. So what kind of advice would you give the next 11-year-olds that are going to come up and play with you guys next year? Like, what are some of the things you learned in here in majors that you wish you knew back in February on day one?
I mean, they just got to be ready. There's going to be hard pitchers. I mean, we're going to keep growing, and they just got to be ready.
Just got to be ready. So what about the mental side of the game when you get up here to majors compared to AAA?
I mean, you're facing harder pitchers, I mean, the players are better, so you just got to be ready. You just got to practice a lot. You got to be mentally tough. I mean, it's just the key to baseball.
So you nailed it there. Mentally tough, that's the big thing. Coach McEwen from the Expos always says, baseball is a game of failure.
Yeah, I mean, you're
Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I mean, you make errors, it's fine. You just got to learn from them.
So what's the only play that matters?
Um,
You haven't heard that saying yet, huh?
yeah, no.
The next one. So we're going to have to get security in the booth, as we were talking about earlier, because it looks like you're getting picked on pretty bad here. Maybe even bullying. We might have to get the bullying police in a little bit.
Yeah.
So, Jack, looking forward to next year and you being the leader on the team. How are the leaders on your team this year? What do you think you might have learned from two of the veterans, Mitchell Pauling and Dylan Parker?
They have good potential. They have good attitude. They're like almost the best in the league. They're just very good. I mean, they pick me up and everything.
So you would say that there's someone to look up to, someone definitely team leaders?
Yeah, they're definitely some people to look up to.
All right. You think you're going to be able to fill those shoes for the Marlins next year?
Maybe. I just got to get a little bit more mentally tough, but I think so.
Hey, I like it. A man that knows his limits and knows what he needs to work on is a man that's going to go far. So that sounds good to me, Jack Dieter.
Yeah.
All right, Jack, any words of wisdom you want to leave here? What do you think the Royals are going to need to do to get back into this game?
They just got to start hitting. They got to definitely start hitting.
All right. Well, Elias Dees looks like he's going to go the distance here for the Angels. Cole Williams, it looks like, is coming to the plate.
Yeah. He had a buzz cut at one point, and I did too, so said buzz cut king.
Buzz cut kings, I like it. All right, first pitch outside to Cole.
I don't know when they're going to pull him. They'll probably pull him either this inning or unless he just rocks out this inning, then they probably won't. They'll probably keep him in this inning and then probably done.
So Elias Dees sitting at 63 pitches after that one that just came by. So right now he has to have
like a 10-pitch inning or something like that.
If he goes, they have to stop him at 65. Don't have 2 days rest. But if they win this, they go to the Saturday league championship game. So you have 3 days rest. So he could pitch again on Saturday if they pull out the win here. So it's going to be interesting to see what Coach Larmer, Coach Dean, and Coach Shona's strategy is here.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably trying to save up their good players, good pitchers for the Saturday game if they win.
Well, Elias is one of the top ones. He's been one of the most successful pitchers for the Angels this year. So, you know, they just got to look at that pitch count, make sure that they can hold him. But they got good, solid pitching, and Sam Parker and Will Lormer and several other ones on the Angels.
Yep,
so
they're good.
Big stick there by Cole Williams. It's going to drop in for a base hit, trying to gun him out at first, and just missed it. The throw was just a tad high, even though Will's nice and tall there. Just came off the bag, and Cole boogied down to first base and beat it out. So great hitting by Cole Williams, great heads up base running also. And next to the plate, Nathan Dees. So Nathan Dees, the lefty. Cole Williams taking a moderate lead on the lefty pitcher. Looks like you're getting heckled a little bit there still, Dieter. With friends like these, huh? Oh, that's a pop-up. It's gonna drop. No! Oh, no. Who was that? That was
Brooks Lawson.
Is that Brooks Lawson?
Yeah.
All right, game changers on here. That was Brooks Lawson. Legging out. Ice cream coning the ball. Squeezing it. Cole Williams, good heads up base running. Saw it come in, got back to first base before he could get thrown out. So it looks like we're one out now to Big Stick John Sabitsky. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're playing along at home, that's probably the 142nd time I've said Big Stick. So I've been told.
Yeah, he hits nukes.
He does hit nukes. So Cole Williams going to advance to second there on the pass ball. John Sabitsky swinging and miss for strike number one. So Sabitsky there wearing number 13. Think he's a Taylor Swift fan?
No,
No, you don't think so?
not at all.
Not at all. The jury was still out. Davis Block last night during the Braves game, he was wearing 13. We don't know if he's a Taylor Swift fan or not, or if just lucky number 13. That's why he chose it. Who knows?
We made some good plays during your game. Dylan made the diving play to double play off of Dutch. I made a diving play at catcher.
Yeah, you made a great catch down there in foul territory.
Yep.
I was wondering if Mitch was going to take you out. You both were running out so quickly. That was a great drop down on your knees. Caught it. Nice move.
Yeah, I didn't really see the ball good. I probably could have catched it standing up, but I slid.
That's good. Hey, you know, a little bit more flair, kind of like banana ball, you know. Get the crowd into it. Another inside pitch there. Sabitsky backing off a little bit. Cole boogieing down to third base. Gets there safe. Sabisky looking at a 3-1 count, 1 out, runner on third. So, Jack, let's talk a little bit about the coaching staff there on Marlins there. So, is this the first year you're playing for Coach Pauling?
Yeah, it is. I mean, I was excited. I didn't really know anybody. First practice, I was a little bit shy, but now I know. I mean, my whole entire team. I've been used to all of my players. We've been doing good. We've only lost like 3 games, something like that.
That's right. Yeah, we're top of the whole park here in majors this year. #1 team out of the regular season. Sabisky takes a walk there. The double deuce, Jamison Tranto going to come to the plate. So if there's one thing you can think about here, and you can take your time, what's one thing that Coach Pauling might have taught you this year that you're going to take with you through your baseball career?
Probably the signs. He gives a bunch of signs to me, and he just, I mean, they're pretty hard to learn, but you just got to get used to them.
Exactly. So there's another coach on the staff. I guess he's the core, the assistant coach. He seems to be a nice guy, I guess. Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? Wait, do you have issues with that guy sometimes? Is he hard on you?
Not really.
Not really?
Not at all.
Not really? Very supportive?
Yeah, he's been my coach for a while by now.
Has he? One might say you might know him your whole life.
Yep.
That would be Coach Cam Dieter.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all share a last name, a.k.a. Dad. So what is it like playing for your dad?
I mean, I don't really have pressure. Baseball has gone a long way with my family. My grandfather, my dad played in college, and so they're just hoping I do the same. I follow that path.
I gotcha. That's nice. I don't think all the boys out here whose dads coach them can say such nice things about them. But that's great. Glad you're enjoying it. Making memories out here with families. That's what the park is all about. So Jamison Tranto, 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. John Sabisky on second. And Cole Williams on third. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Coach Caston coaching Tranto up there at the plate, trying to help him make good decisions. Let's see if Elias gives him something to hit here. Elias comes set, and the pitch over his head. And Caston being real conservative there with Cole. Does not want to run him into an out. Every run counts here. Every out counts here in a game like this. Trying to stay alive. This is not an elimination game.
Yeah, neither of the teams lost. I think they're just trying to not get the second out and not be as risky and just try and get a base hit. Jameson needs to get a base hit, knock in 2 runs, and they're pretty much back in the game.
Absolutely. Caught to the bottom of the strike zone looking for strike number 3. So that's 2 outs now for Elias. For Trey Chill coming to the plate.
Trey Chill, yeah, he made Gold Sox. He's a pretty good player. He's athletic. Pretty cool, too.
Ball outside for ball number 1.
I've weighed number 1 for a while. This is like my, I don't know, like 15th, 10th time
I gotcha.
season.
Well, I think it makes you look taller. I mean, to be all honestly, they say stripes make you look fat, and vertical stripes make you look taller. I think number 1 does that for you, definitely, Jack. Well, Jack, it's been a pleasure having you in the booth. I really appreciate you coming and sharing your insight and helping us out. But we're going to take a break here. Score is
4-10.
Angels up still 4-10 as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Jack, good luck to the Marlins. I hope we get to see you on Saturday.
Soy Kings rule.
We'll be back. right, ladies and gentlemen, back here, bottom of the fourth. Angels on top, 10-4. Got a new visitor in the booth here, Evan Hogue of the Rays. Evan, thanks for joining me, buddy.
Yeah.
So Evan, Caston versus Shonath right here at the plate. Caston come in, been pretty consistent since he got on the mound here. Shonath with already 1 home run in this game. Oh, just barely missed the outside edge for ball number 2. So Evan, what's it like being on the Rays this year? What's been some of your favorite memories of playing at majors?
Some of my favorite memories are like in the dugout, we just have a lot of fun. Our motto for our team is "For the boys."
For the boys, okay.
Before each game, we have like a flag that says it. We run out to center field.
All right.
It's really fun.
So who are the 12U leaders on your team?
Lawson and Walter.
Walter McGee?
Yep.
And Lawson Woodward?
Yeah.
So Shona swing and a miss there. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Another big stick, heading out to right field. Trey Chill's on his pony, and he rode, and he got it. So out number 1, Trey Chill tracked that ball well. It was well hit by Shonath, just didn't have the distance to bring up sticks. Will Lorimer, another powerful hitter here for the Angels.
Wyatt just missed that ball. Just a little bit under it.
He did just get a little bit under it. So Nolan finding the bottom of the strike zone for strike number 1. So Nolan and Wyatt and Will all in the same class at OLA. Great buddies, been playing baseball together all the time. So Evan, what's your favorite position to play when you're in the field?
Probably center field.
Center field?
I mean, that's all I really play.
All right. But you like it?
Yes, I like it a lot.
So as a coach, hearing that you're a center fielder, you know, it tells me 2 things. You're fast.
I am very fast.
And you have good baseball smarts. Swing and a miss. Nolan gets him on that outside corner. Going into out. Beautiful pitch. It was a great swing by Will. Will's not happy with himself. He knows he chased it.
Like, you can't, that pitch is perfectly placed. Like, there's nothing you can do about that.
Absolutely. So number 27, Sam Parker coming to the plate, trying to keep the Angels' hopes alive in this inning. Nolan is dealing now. You can tell he's in the zone. Got the eye of the Tiger there. Comes set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss to Sam Parker for number 2.
Angels are doing good, but now they're just not seeing the ball correctly. A lot of swing and misses.
That is one way to say it, or you could say that Nolan is pitching lights out, foul ball. It's not always the hitter. Sometimes the pitcher is just on track. So a little of both there. Angels not being able to handle the finesse and velo of Caston here in this inning. Caston strikes out 2 of their top, not strikes out, gets out 2 of their top players. Sam Parker looking at 1 ball, 2 strikes, and pops one up.
Skied that one.
John Sabitsky is going to be underneath it, catches it with 1 hand, and unfortunately pops out of his glove. Sam Parker lives to see another day there and reaches first. So Evan, what's the lesson learned to all the young baseball players out there watching our webcast and listening to us right now from that last play?
Always have 2 hands under the ball.
That's right. How many times do you think you've heard coaches yell that at you as an outfielder?
Hundreds.
Hundreds. You know what? But though you can't fault anybody here. There's major stress right now out there. You don't want to let your team down. When you're under a ball like that, you're saying, don't screw up, instead of I got it. So it happens. So as an 11-year-old here, Evan, what would you say would be some advice you'd give to the 11-year-olds coming up being in your spot next year?
Just have confidence. There's going to be a lot of hard throwers, and just don't back out. So you're gonna get a bigger strike down.
Swing and a miss.
On to second.
Yep. Hey, but that's what catchers are supposed to do. Someone's stealing, swing and a miss. You're throwing. It's someone else's fault if they're not catching and carrying the bag.
Shortstop or second base.
Exactly.
It's not a foul ball,
In
gentlemen.
this
It's
case,
a foul
probably
tip
the
into the
shortstop.
glove.
Hold on, let's see.
2 strikes. He's safe at second base. Play on.
So Tyler Dean.
Goes back to first base, doesn't it? No, he don't.
Tyler Dean looking at 1 ball, 2 strikes. And
Oh,
wow. As I keep saying, we don't have the best vantage point up here where we're looking at the strike zone, but that looked pretty good, but it must have been either high or outside. Just want to thank all the people tuning in tonight, all the kind words they've sent via text. So Evan, how long have you been playing here at Murphey Candler?
I started in Southern, unlike most of the kids.
Okay,
Like, most of the kids started in T-ball.
right.
I didn't really know baseball then. Like my family didn't really play baseball growing up,
I gotcha.
so it's kind of like me and my brother are starting it.
So been playing here since Southern, that's great. So thinking back on it, all your time here from Southern now to majors and then next year being your last year, what are some of your best memories that you've had here from Murphy Candler?
oh, okay.
Probably playing with Colton and his dad for 5 years.
Okay.
Been on this team
The
for 5 years.
Dunnigans, okay.
Mhm.
Shout out to Coach Andy Dunnigan. Helping kids make dreams out here. I guess Colton's all right too. I will admit, I enjoy it when Colton plays first base and I'm playing against him and I get to be the first base coach. And
Chatting them up.
Colton's always there trying to listen to my conversations with my batters, my runners.
That's what he does.
Catches the bottom of the strike zone there.
He's been pounding that on the bottom strike zone.
This is some of the best pitching I've seen out of Nolan this season. You can tell Nolan has got confidence right now. You can tell Nolan wants this. Strike number 2. So runners on second and third. 21 Dutera at the plate. Nolan comes set and the pitch. Fouled away. So Joseph trying to stay alive here. So Evan, who do the Rays play tomorrow?
We played the Yankees.
The Yankees.
Second
So
time.
what do you think the Rays strategy is going to be against the Yankees?
Just hit the ball because we think we know who's pitching.
Okay.
So we face them a lot. But that's really all who they pitch. Like Wyatt and Bennett Bowden. That's the only 2 pitchers we've really seen out of the Yankees.
Okay.
So
So what's your record against the Yankees this year? Do you know?
we've lost 1 or 2, I think, but we've won the rest.
So you faced them 3 times?
No, so in the beginning of the year, we scrimmaged them twice.
Okay.
We faced them once. I think we won that. Our second time against them, I think we won that too. And then we faced them first round in the playoffs. Then we're gonna face them tomorrow.
Okay. So Holden Higgins coming to the plate here, number 7. Nolan Caston trying to get out of this inning. He's pitching very well. Just misses outside, ball number 1. So Evan, it's been said that the 2 games tomorrow might actually be the best games of playoffs.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say? I mean, almost, we might even call them games of the week.
Mhm.
I mean, anybody who's anybody is going to be out here watching the Yankees and the Rays and the Braves and the Expos.
Yeah.
You agree with that?
Yeah.
You think so?
I mean, there's a lot of games that can be called game of the week. A lot of good matchups.
That's true.
A lot
That's
of good
true.
teams.
I like your humbleness here, Evan. I like it. I I like it. So is your girlfriend going to come watch your games tomorrow?
I don't have one.
Oh, yeah, real quick to answer that one. I don't know. All right. Well, you know.
I don't hope to get one soon.
Smartest man I've talked to today. And there's strike number 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bases loaded. Nolan Caston, focus. Just missed the bottom of the strike zone for ball number 2. So why no girlfriend, Evan? They get in the way?
No.
They break your focus?
Yeah,
You got to
kinda.
concentrate on baseball in school?
I mean, also, like, I'm trying to focus on, like, other things, because, like, all my friends are focusing on, who likes who and who has a crush on who.
Yeah.
And so I just
Silly
try
stuff.
to focus on things that are actually important in life right now.
No, I agree, absolutely. I mean, you shouldn't start dating until you're 30. That's always my philosophy. Girls are trouble.
Spend a lot of money on them.
Yes, you do, my friend. You are smart beyond your years. So Big Ten, number 10, Elias Dees coming to the plate.
He's always
Royals
pitching a lot.
trying hard to get out of here. Elias wanting it, pulled back for strike number 1. So hard hit ball right in the gap to center field. Play at the plate, safe. He didn't have the ball, folks. He didn't have the ball.
It looks like he got him.
No, he didn't have the ball. It bounced, he touched, and then he tagged him. So 8:54. They got 9. They still got quite a while. 21 minutes left in this game. Probably going to get into 6. 13-4 now. Angels over the Royals. Caston steps off. Caston at 53 pitches. But coach is holding him because those last 3 pitches are going to be assigned to the other batter. So that will allow him to still pitch on 1 day's rest. So good job by Coach Caston grabbing that real quick before Nolan can throw 1 more to a new batter. Looks like Luke Pedraza is going to get the call to the bump. So Evan, you got any more words of wisdom to share with our crowd at home?
Not really. You gotta swing the bat. Nerd majors just gotta swing the bat a lot because they're gonna throw strikes. And don't be scared to get hit. Like, you're gonna get hit.
I hear you. All right, Evan, well, thanks for joining me. We're going to take a break while Luke warms up, and we'll be back.
Here we go.
All right, Luke's all warmed up, coming in. Reed Scott, number 23. Wearing Michael Jordan. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 13-4. Angels on top of the Royals. Hits the batter. And that will score. Oh no, I'm sorry, bases weren't loaded. Man, I gotta open my eyes here. Now the bases are loaded. For
Something that the Angels like to do is they get their lower order to crowd the plate and get them, like,
there's a shot foul down the first base
And
line
then,
by
like,
Rosenthal. Or
they-
Leventhal, excuse me.
they let them get hit for free base because they know they can't hit well, and so they just try to get them on base. It's the easiest way.
So Evan, I'll tell you, that's not just an Angel strategy, that's just a possible wet ball strategy all the way around, my friend.
Okay?
Yeah, absolutely. So Here they are. They're not getting the signs correctly. And running around the bases, but Elias D's in safe there. Coach Shonath hollering, coaching them up there really well. Leventhal getting the signs. Runners on second and third, 1 ball, 1 out. I mean, 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. The pitch, Leventhal steps out trying to get one, golfing down there for strike number 2. So, Evan, are you playing summer ball this year?
Yes, I am.
Which team are you
I'm one of the top blue players right now.
on? Okay.
So I was hoping for gold, but didn't make it.
I hear you. You know what? Sometimes it's good to be the big fish in a little pond.
Well,
Develop a
now
little
I'm not focusing on tournament anymore. Now I can focus on making a middle school team.
That's exactly right. So swing and a miss there for Leventhal. Gets the Royals out of the inning. The damage has been done. Angels up 10, 14-4. Well, Evan, thanks for joining me here. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back at the top of the 5th inning.
Yeah, that sort of thinking. Time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, back here to Major Field for the top of the 5th inning. Angels on top of the Royals, 14-4. Joining me in the booth here, Mr. Warner Sanborn of the Yankees. Warner, thanks for joining me.
All right, thanks for having me.
Glad to do it. So Elias Dees looks like he's going the distance here for the Athletics. Swing and a miss by number 4, Luke Pedraza, who's currently on the bump for the Royals. So Warner playing for the Yankees this year. Coach Astrakis, what's that been like?
Well, I mean, he's got his toughness on everyone. You gotta have the right attitude, or else you're done for that game. So
what you're saying is he's tough, but he's instilling good values in all you as players. Huh?
Oh yeah, he's really trying to improve us a lot.
That's what I like to hear. So Warner, how long have you been playing here at Murphey Candler?
I've been playing here since T-ball.
Since T-ball. So you're a lifer here, like some of the other ones we've had on the broadcast, Dutch and a few others. So thinking back to all your years here at Murphey Candler, all the way down there from the southern field, now up here at Majors, what's some of your best memories that you had out here?
Well, this year I hit my first homer.
Nice. Tell me about it. Where was it?
I hit it left center, 2-run shot.
Nice. How far up the net?
About 3/4 up the net.
Nice.
So almost over, but.
So no net, it would have landed on double A for sure. Or international for
Yeah.
sure. Okay. All right. I gotta get my cardinal directions going right here.
So that was probably my most honored one to have.
Best memory so
Best
far.
memory.
I like it. So Coach Lormer coming out to let Elias Dees take a much needed rest after throwing 84 pitches tonight. Elias Dees going the distance. And
Yeah, he pitches a lot. I mean, he's also got his middle school team he's throwing for. So he works.
so it looks like Coach Lormer is going to go to number 3, Tyler Dean.
I mean, yeah, he's a decently good player. I mean, not one of the best out of the 11-year-olds, but he's right there in the middle.
I would absolutely say he's a very solid player, good utility player for the Angels. He can pitch, play outfield, play infield. He's got a good, strong bat. Absolutely, a good, solid utility player, 100%.
For sure.
So Warner, what do you got on tap here after playoffs are done, as far as your baseball's going?
Well, we're going to Cooperstown this summer.
Are you? What team are you going to Cooperstown with?
I am the Black Sox.
The Black Sox, yeah. The 2 teams this year I hear going out of Murphey Candler, going up to Cooperstown to play the tournament up there. What have you heard about Cooperstown? What are some of the things you're looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to getting to know my teammates better, getting to have a better experience. Brand new to me, being all the way up there. Never been to New York before.
All right.
So that's new.
I like it. All right, so Tyler Dean staring down, getting the sign, the windup, and the pitch. Swing and a miss by Taco. Christian Tosio, I believe is how you say it.
He's been on my team a couple times, so I know him pretty well.
That's good. So, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out for Dean. So Warner, what would you say is the biggest, how to put this, what was the biggest difference from moving last year at AAA back up here to Majors?
I would say the biggest difference is there's a massive change in pitching. Like, you've got more lefties than AAA that have moved to Majors. The speed, you kind of got to catch that up at the beginning. So that's one of the biggest differences.
I gotcha.
Out here.
So if you have any of the current 11-year-olds that are going to be 12 playing up here next year, and they want to know what can I do to prepare myself in the off season for playing Majors, what do you think you tell them?
Just gotta stay focused, keep your head in the game, and just have confidence, and you'll do a lot better than when you're not really on your game and focused.
Number 7, Taco, going down swinging for out number 2. Tyler Dean looking at the top of the order. Mason Lewis, current time 9:06. 8 minutes, 9 minutes left. Tyler Dean catching the outside corner for strike number 1. So Mason Lewis, he's 1 for 1 tonight. Swinging maybe a foul ball there, but strike number 2. And with the Angels up 10 runs, we're going to be really close here on time on whether the umpires call the game here at out number 3 or not. It's a ball outside.
I mean, he's a solid ball player. He's fast,
He's got the agility. He's good in every position you put him in.
Absolutely. We've seen his speed on the base path so far this game. Big shot out there to left field.
That's gone.
And that's a home run for Mason Lewis. Nice single shotter.
One more run. That's for the Royals.
Absolutely. Cuts the lead to 9. If the Royals can get one more, if I'm doing my math here right, if they can get one more, I think we see them play one more inning if they can get this third out.
You're completely right now.
Oh, look at me. So Nolan Caston, number 2. We saw Nolan playing really good shortstop for the Royals tonight, and then absolutely pitched a phenomenal game for them. Trying to keep things alive. There's a shot to the shortstop to Wyatt Shoneth. Throws over to teammate Will Lormer. And the ball game is over. So the Angels maintain their lossless record here in the playoffs. Royals drop down to the game on Thursday and play the winner of the Yankees and the Rays.
It's going to be tough.
It's going to be a tough game, but it's going to be a good game.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to watch some really good baseball this week, tomorrow night, if the weather permits, Yankees, Rays, followed by Braves, Expos. Kind of been saying this might be the 2 games of the week here.
That's true. We got 2 really good matchups. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're both elimination games.
They are, absolutely.
So, loser goes home, and it's going to be tough to watch.
Exactly. So, well, Warner, thanks for joining me, and appreciate you having me. Let's close it out here from Major Field at Murphey Candler Park. Angels victorious over the Royals, 14-5. Good luck good luck tomorrow, Warner.
All right, thanks so much.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
All right, see ya.
actually be because they were listening.